had tacos 10 minutes ago.
I had street tacos for lunch.
Make sure this
I lied. I had a burrito. Yeah, I thought I get tacos so much when I go to Mexican restaurants. I just automatically assume I had tacos.
Mexican restaurants, and they're just
Or you just call it home
My
cooking?
restaurant.
Or do you call it home cooking?
home cooking.
I went to my people's restaurant.
Ben's home cooking.
Went to Dixieland. My version of Dixieland.
Yeah. Welcome to the Burden Society podcast. We have special guest, rapper, entrepreneur, movie star, actor, burial expert, what else? Construction site worker.
Get it right.
Wait, I had like 16 titles last time. Because you're a man of many trades.
Well,
you know, some meds.
Sure.
These are just
Medicate me.
caffeinated gum.
Caffeinated gum.
Try it.
Okay, that's new. I've never had caffeinated gum.
It's
Try
very nasty.
It's nasty for about 5 seconds. It's like spicy. But
Why is it spicy?
It's a gum spicy.
Super spicy.
But then, you know what else is spicy?
It's not really spicy.
Dr. Pepper Zero.
But Dr. Pepper Zero is where it's at.
It's crispy.
Crispy.
What you got, the Celsius?
No, I got the decide.
Yeah, I got the tropical vibe.
Bro got the kickstand on the phone, bro. He's gonna read your notes.
Oh,
You're the host. We're on your pod tonight.
You're not on my. I'm not the host. You're not on my pod.
Bet.
I don't produce content. I just contribute to it.
Well, we can do that. All right. Well, we'll just go through our normal housekeeping first, and then we'll figure out how to fit Troy into it.
That's right.
So we got a deer competition. You ever go hunting?
I do. Not much, but I do.
When's the last time you've been? How many?
Last year.
Last year?
Yeah, last year.
I hadn't been in like 5 years until this year. I only got into it because they were talking about it. And I was like, I can't let these rookies. I got one so far. I might not even go back hunting. I didn't even keep it. I gave it away. And now I'm regretting it because I don't even know when I'm going to be able to go. I ranged it was like 350 yards.
You only have like 10 days.
Yeah, end of the month.
24.
24 days.
What is in the 31st?
Yeah. Sure enough. But I got 1 point and Peyton's got 9.
See, so you are grading it by a point.
Yeah. So a doe is 1 point, and then every point on a buck is a point.
There's a nice little 6 out by my parents' house. I'm gonna go try and kill it this weekend with a bow.
You'll beat me with a bow.
Yeah, because they're in city limits.
Oh, where's Peyton and Taylor at?
Police academy, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They're out there.
Allegedly.
They just quit. They just left us here. We're gonna go become cops.
No, I'm not going to become a cop.
Are you still gonna be a cop?
Yeah, I am. Whenever this baby pops out, or at least tries to.
How long is it going to take this baby to pop out?
It's honestly any day now. Yeah, my wife is dilated 1 centimeter, so it could be this next week.
Right
could
now.
be tomorrow, tonight.
Papa Ben.
Could be right now.
It could. And
but the podcast is first.
On the podcast, yeah.
Podcast is
first.
It takes
labor and delivery.
You know,
take them live.
Like we'll live stream you in from the hospital room.
Hey guys,
we'll just get instantly banned.
Yeah.
I would not do that.
I don't think we better do that.
Dude, I had to watch Birth 3 times in high school because someone was missing the class every time. So we'd rewatch it when somebody else would show up. And then, so it took 3 times I had to watch it.
I'm glad somebody else had to do that. Like, we had to do that in I think it was health class or something.
Yeah, it was some sort of health class.
I don't remember what we did then.
Taylor's coworker was in my class, Dylan Clark.
Wow.
He, one day he was just in there and he just passed smooth out, fell out the desk. Rest in peace. For 5 seconds.
Never woke up.
They were like, bro, you need to eat breakfast. He never worked. He works with Taylor now.
Taking a little snooze. He's a cop or deputy?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, Taylor works with him.
Speaking of deputies, interesting news in Panola.
Uh-oh.
We had a deputy.
I was wondering if you were going to bring that up.
I was going to. Because Facebook would be lying.
I was like, you're going to talk about how Facebook
I just want to explain something. Facebook is like master of manipulators when it comes to how things start or how they end. So this deputy, I won't say his name, but I mean, he got into an accident with a fleeing suspect
died.
and allegedly died.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
To the first Facebook post, and then an hour later they post a picture of him getting out of the hospital, and he's fine. He's walking away. They said he had a couple of scratches and bruises.
Just take a moment to praise Jesus.
But the way that the police department, yes, praise God, he's alive. But the way the Batesville Police Department posted it was like, please prayers as we all remember our deputy such and such.
Well, there was like somebody died. That another person I know that is in law enforcement was like, rest in peace.
Yeah.
And I was like,
he's probably alive too.
You're dead to me.
So this happened when?
This was the other day.
2
Same
days?
day.
Oh, okay.
2 days ago, yeah.
No, I mean, I knew when that happened. I didn't know what he was talking about.
It was the same day.
Is that the firefighter you were talking about? The one you were
It was like a Lafayette County firefighter, but that looked just like, and then somebody else,
he legit died.
Yeah, you know about that. And there's I think it may be the same guy that this other guy that's a cop was talking about.
Okay.
Possibly serving with.
There's been a lot of stuff happening around here recently. A lot of wrecks, a lot of fatalities.
Carson Smith said, "Old T. Roy,
what's up, Carson?"
And then I said, "That's you're his brother because you have the same name." He said, "You're his very older brother." He's not that much older than us, Carson.
Smith brothers.
It's Carson's birthday. You're 28 today.
Carson's 28. Okay, I'll be 35 in June.
Bro, I thought Carson was like 40.
7-year-old, bro. He's my age. He's a week older than me.
Aren't you 42?
47.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Math.
I just turned 12. So.
I could tell. They was resurrected, he said.
Resurrected. Praise
so,
God.
Fitness check-in. I'll do mine, and then you can go, Ben, and then we'll talk about a little bit of your stuff, Troy. Do y'all have, like, before we get too deep, do y'all have, like, goals for this year?
I do.
Okay, we can get into that, too, later.
We'll talk more about that.
We'll do that later. We'll loop around. But so my first, like, our current goal that we've been talking about on the podcast with our fitness check-in for me was to lose weight. So get, like, below 200 and, like, maintain it. I've gotten below 200 twice, but I've bounced right back up. So before the Forge, which we just did, if you went, comment below that you went.
Let me go.
So I weighed 198 the day of the Forge and got back home and weighed, which I know why I weighed this much. I weighed 203 just because I was dehydrated and was like constipated.
I had a lot of bacon.
Man.
It took like 3 days to get all that out.
I had a lot of doo-doo in there.
Yeah.
I didn't eat that much bacon. Just 2, 3.
Them giant pancakes.
Hey, those pancakes, did you do better this time than the last time?
Dude,
I can't do any better.
Those pancakes were fire.
So there was only like, there was only 2 burnt ones.
Okay.
1 and a third because one was like this big.
You're getting better.
He yeeted it across.
And then one was like, I had 3 pans I'm working with. Nobody else seemed to know how to flip them. So I was just burning. I was like, hey, this one's too hot and this one's not hot enough. Everybody just
if you're anything like the burgers, you're having to flip them with your hand and like keep your hand from sticking in the bottom of the pan.
I got a grill. It's like this big.
Yeah, it came in clutch.
It has like a flat top and like a grill on one side. So I didn't use the cast irons this time.
Okay.
But 2 people brought cast irons and we used them for the pancakes. Just
helped out. We definitely ate a lot faster than previous Forges.
got to cooking.
Matter of fact, I think it took 9.5 hours to cook like 10 burgers.
It was actually 8.5.
Oh, okay.
So, and it's 20 burgers.
Yeah, get the facts right.
I think this was like the best. This Forge went the smoothest. I think.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know what it was different, but
schedule went good. Participation was outstanding.
Even like
everybody.
Even like the people that were there were like, this just felt more put together, better.
But it was cold.
Not as good as that sentence I just did.
More cohesive.
It was very cold.
Yeah, it was good, and everything flowed really good. I think we're just becoming a well-oiled machine. It's our 4th one. We ought to get better eventually. We didn't do that much fitness. All we did was a 1-mile run and some push-ups.
That's lame.
Right.
We had more fitness planned, but everybody quit, and I didn't want to punish the last 3 people.
I thought you said that participation was the best that it's ever been.
It was when they were there.
Yeah, we didn't have. There's literally nobody there that I was like, man, this guy's a liability.
Now, to be fair though, everybody who left for a good reason.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody was just like a set person on a previous Forge that left.
Yeah, like Taylor left because he has to go to the academy like 24 hours later. And
no excuse.
Who else left? I mean, Chris left because he was just beat up and broken. My stepdad, and then who else left? Justin left.
Justin left because he
had health issues.
Yeah.
And then
health issues.
There's other things. Nobody left just because I ain't like.
I don't want to
I'm bored right now,
yeah,
like Ryan did.
First time.
Yeah, the first time he completed. The 3 people that were left, I was like, it was basically a toss up. Honestly, because any of the 3 of them, if it would have been a different forge and a different crowd, could have won.
Yeah, most definitely.
But Shane Mabry, congratulations! You're the grand prize winner.
Biggest asset.
Yeah, Troy, are you coming for it next time?
Absolutely.
Hey, we had a
guy.
guy.
The only reason that I missed was because of my wife's grandfather's funeral, and I desire to stay married more than I did the forge. So
she would have seen you bring that trophy home and be like, baby, you could have been anywhere.
Well, I mean, but I brought home the gold. Not just anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I was talking about Mr. Rick. He was on our podcast last time. I think he's 67, has 1 leg. He came out there for Friday night just to check it out. He's got some stuff he's trying to recover from. Just because older people take longer to recover. So he's already talking trash about next time. He said, y'all better not even come in September because it's his.
I believe
he said, you shouldn't even come because it's going to be embarrassment to go home to your wife telling that one-legged man beat you.
I'll save my $40 then.
Hey. Don't. Hey. It's just trash. He wasn't meaning it.
Oh, okay.
Did we have any comments?
We do not.
We have some on my page. So I was just checking it out.
Because they're commenting on the actual, like, where you shared the live.
So I shared also on my Facebook page, my Deal the Young page.
Whoever's commenting on there, comment on the live.
I mean, I can see it on here. I never knew I could see it. Usually I'm out of Facebook time by now. So your fitness goal. So actually, my goal of going under 200, I'm just going to translate that into my actual goal for the whole year of like getting below 195. I want to be like 190 to 195. It's easy to like dip down there and touch it and then just bounce back. I just want to stay between 190 and 195. Ben, I think you're supposed to bench 365. Yeah. Correct. If you're under 200, you're not a man.
Just going to put that out there. How much do you weigh, Troy?
180.
Oh, girl. 180 what?
184.
So how much did you used to weigh? 244?
No, at my heaviest I was 232.
Hello, Mom. Our first comment
liked our video.
Was my mother. Or my dad. I don't know. They share Facebook.
Vanessa Billy. Hey, Miss Vanessa, Mr. Billy.
Alexander.
So, do you have any, just check in with your fitness. How's your fitness going?
Me?
Yeah.
Good so far. Down like 60 pounds. All that was just.
You look good.
Well, appreciate it. All that was just kind of diet, exercise, but everything's going well. I can't bench what I want to bench yet. So my goal actually in the next.
I feel that.
Yeah. So my goal actually in the next, and of course this is going to sound light to you.
You're actually you're a lot stronger than you were telling me some of your numbers, and I was like, oh, you actually lifted stuff because a lot of people like there's other people's like Mike.
No. So here's the like seriously being heavy for so long. My legs are super strong.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem like leg pressing or anything with my legs. It's all kind of been upper body, and so I started legitimately. I couldn't even hardly lift the bar, and I am able to bench consistently now. 195. I obviously want to get. I want to get to 225. That's my goal this year is 225.
At that body weight too. Compare the body weights. It's even crazier.
That's what I was saying. Is like Mike's like 230, 240. So if I'm being generous. And he does not bench.
You giving him extra weight, or are you taking off?
I'm taking it off him.
You said being generous.
I'm being nice.
Yes, yeah.
I can see the Bird Society chat on here too. See, I'm discovering stuff after like 3 years of a podcast. So Ben, talk about your goal.
Right. So my fitness goal, was to bench 365 by March, and I do feel that it's been the most attainable, like feeling wise. I was repping 315 a couple days ago. I'm just saying, bro.
That's good.
And what'd you say you tested not long ago? You hit 335?
Yeah, 335.
Yeah. No video, no proof.
I'll video.
You better video that 365.
Y'all gonna be there when I hit 365.
We're gonna be screaming at it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a Burden sponsored video.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I strength wise, I probably feel the strongest that I've ever felt, upper and lower body, and that says a lot because I've been going through a lot.
How's your body weight though?
Injuries, staying the same actually.
The strongest it's ever been.
I keep the biggest it's ever been. I keep fluctuating between 245, 250, back down to 240. But I would like to maintain like around 230.
That's only like 2%.
Right. So when I hit 365, I'm going to work on maintaining that and then losing weight. That's when I'll start a different fitness journey.
I'm surprisingly, my squat that's like my lift. I haven't been prioritizing bench or deadlift or anything like that. Just squat
or the gym.
I don't even go anymore, but I'm just guessing.
Quit. You drive past it.
I look back, so I'm doing a 6 sets of 3 on Mondays, and kind of adding 5 pounds every week, and then I do a heavy set of 5. The heavy sets of 5 have felt heavy, and they're like 20, 25 pounds my best. So I think I did like 400 for 5 when I was at my strongest, and then when I did that, at the same time it was like 355 for 6 sets of 3. I did 345 for 6 sets of 3 yesterday, and I feel like I could get a PR on the sets of 3, because last time I went up to 360 for 3 sets of 3. The week I hit 455 on my max squat. So maybe I'm just not used to the heavy. Because you get, it's definitely a conditioning thing. Conditioning as in used to doing it.
Yeah,
for sure.
On the heavyweight, because I've been doing this for like a month and a half again. So I don't know if I'm just as strong as I was, or I weigh like 12 pounds less. So at least on the volume day.
So in reality, you are stronger.
Yeah, I guess I am. Muscular, using more muscle. Peyton was trying to argue the other day that mass doesn't move mass.
It quite does.
It does, bro. Put on some weight and you'll find out.
Ask JJ Piggies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like a 400-pound dude and a 200-pound dude. Even like a 250 and a 200.
Yeah.
Even like the exact same muscle mass, the bigger guy is going to move it better just because they have better leverages.
Bradley Martin. I'm 250 though.
Yeah,
talking about fighting every
250. Anyways, do you have like a goal, Troy?
Me? Yeah. So as far as like right now, obviously I want to put some more muscle on, but losing so much weight, the hardest thing, which anybody that's ever lost any amount of weight knows, is trying to get rid of belly fat. And I still have a good bit of that, kind of like my spare tire. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on with diet right now, dialing that in. And then I don't really have a weight, but I kind of feel like that where I'll be at body fat percentage wise that I want to be is like right now 165 or so. And then I can work on building back up. But I'm just trying to cut.
I was just looking at you, looking at me. I was like,
trust in the cut.
Yeah.
You have to forgive me. I am not a professional podcaster.
Neither.
So I don't know where to look.
We've never gotten paid for this. We got to get paid to be professional, right?
No, you don't.
We're expert. We're not professional.
Expert. Okay. That's a better.
Things. You can be a professional drug taker.
Heck yeah, dude. Goals. Steroids.
Professional.
Do you have any goals for this year, Ben? That's more of like you don't really have you're more in the process. You're not really
right.
Like just like I got to do this by March.
No,
you're just like I'm doing this, and when I get there, we're gonna bounce back.
No, I really do have the goal to get to my body fat percentage by summer. So
that's a long time, though.
No, it's really not
long. But
when I say that, I'm talking like April.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The
It'll fly by.
Weirdest
It'll
temperature
be
month of the year.
It won't be long enough when the time's
It's
here.
like summer, but not summer.
Yeah.
Well, we live in summer.
You see, Mississippi, it's either cold or it's hot. There's no in between. Our fall lasts.
You get at least 3 days.
We
of
got
something
a
in
week
between.
of fall. Like literally, the leaves went from green to orange to gone in a week.
Kind of like Dylan's hair.
It's still here though.
Oh.
It's in the process of leaving.
I should put the camera on the other side because this side makes my hair look like I'm balding, kind of. But on this side,
It also
it's
looks
thicker
the same.
on the left.
Oh yeah, it looks different.
So maybe I should put the camera on the
Got
other
that
side.
Pennywise curl at the top. I just kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore that. So, do you have goals, Ben?
Right.
That's the 2025 fitness goals, baby.
25.
Come on.
Peyton and Taylor's not here. Their fitness goal is to pass academy.
Right. Yeah. This will be dictating whether or not that improves or weakens their fitness.
Yeah, so I think that Cookie's probably going to lose fitness, and Taylor or maintain, because it's kind of hard to lose, especially if you're doing stuff.
It's just 3
And
months.
Taylor probably get fitter. I think.
I think Taylor definitely get fitter. Cookie, I could see maintaining, but like I said, they could be eating. Like
He'll definitely decondition on
bars
like
for breakfast
20-mile
and
running. Like he won't be feeling as good at that as he did marathon day.
I think they both may get faster. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think Cookie will. I think Taylor for sure will.
As far as goals for 2025, I want to unlock my dad strength. I want to see how far I can get to that. I'm
Gotta
gonna
get your dad
tap
key.
into it. But of course, we have the 365 bench. I want a sub 8 mile, preferably like a 740, 755 range.
Sub 8 mile time.
Yes.
Like 1 mile, less than 8 minutes. What was your?
Or it's 8:51 right now. So 51 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's doable.
I think it's very doable in as long as I'm hammering running. I could probably get more than that. But definitely that. Deadlift, mainly because I suck at it, but every time I do it, I happen to injure myself.
Just got to get better at doing
Just got
it.
to get better at doing it. But yeah, I mean, overall, just get fitter and ready for Police Academy when I do decide to go, which will be this year.
Yeah, dude, you got to get in shape, bro.
After the baby pops out.
Yes, sometime after the baby.
Got the application in the hospital room.
Yes.
Please.
Take it with you.
Son
It's time, baby.
Go home and put it in your
All right,
little
you're here
hospital bag.
now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it inside our
So,
postpartum bag.
what's your goal is to get down to 165? That's like your main fitness goal for the year.
Yeah, we'll say that. It's not really so much about a weight as it is just a body fat percentage.
Yeah, 3%.
No, not 3%. It's not going to happen.
So I have like a list of goals. I don't have it. Well, I do have some numbers on some
I
of
was
it.
like, I want a bigger chest. I want big biceps. I want a bigger.
Yeah, I want to
back.
get the 21-inch. Just start naming very specific goals. So I want to get, like I said, I want to get down to 190, 195 in that area. Here we go.
It
Here we
has
go.
started.
We apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go, baby. I want to get down to 190, 195. I feel like I'll be fast running because I'll be light,
Ricky Bobby.
but
fast.
also be able to maintain strength because I feel like I've been able to maintain my strength. Ricky Bobby fast, yeah. And then I want to deadlift 500. I think I did 485, 475.
You're going to start working for the funeral home?
Lifting those. Y'all have
Those
yeah,
dead
never mind.
bodies.
We'll move on. I want to
I was gonna
PR.
make a very
I want to PR my 5K, which I think is like 23:57. I don't have a specific number. I just want to PR. Sounds like fun.
Good goal.
I want to PR my mile. Now, this is a big goal because of my mile times 635. I think I did like a 7 something last time we did it. But I think just losing 20 pounds is going to help me drop it. Because I looked at my like PRs and my weight. And it is correlations between like gain 10 pounds, added a minute. So we'll see what happens with that. I want to PR the double-decker race. Are you doing it this year?
100%.
You ought to do it, Troy.
Maybe.
Just got to finish 5K. Just do the 5K.
I've
Don't do like Ben.
I've actually
Shoot
never,
for the
never
10.
done a marathon. I would actually like to.
10 should be a cakewalk now.
10K.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, I'd like to PR my 10K. Definitely sub-hour.
That's a big one. What were you like,
I was
175 last time?
120, hour 20. But that was a 20-minute PR from the first time we ran it, which was a practice one. That was like an hour 40 for a 10K.
Yeah, dude, you were dying. You were like, we were a half a mile in, and he was
My
heart rate's at 227 right now.
227. Gonna pass out.
We're like, bro.
I'm getting to the point where they'll put me in the old man category.
Yeah, they might.
Masters is what they call that.
Yeah.
I want to get my squat to 475 plus.
Just shoot for 500.
Well, that's the ultimate goal.
500 plus.
I want to get 500 plus ultimately, and like a 5 on my mile time.
Just all fives.
Just any 5. Like I want a 5 on the front number.
500
And I don't care if it's 501 or 547.
Just 5 something.
Just 5. I want to get it below 6. And be able to do it in the same day.
It's gonna be a lot of intervals.
Yeah. I always skip those because they suck. Today I just ran 3 miles on the treadmill.
400-meter sprints. A lot of
You're correct. So that's my plan to do that is just like 3 days a week, alternate a easy run and a interval run of just dying and throwing up, peeing myself. Every time I test my mile and PR it like that, I like feel like I'm gonna pee on myself. That's
the best measure of success.
Yeah, if I didn't pee myself, I didn't try hard
enough. If you don't pee on yourself, you didn't do it right.
pee blood.
5Ks too. I actually threw up my first time after the last 5K race. I didn't PR, but I was out of shape and I threw up.
You guys should really think about adding that as criteria to win biggest asset at the forge. Did you pee yourself?
Or did you throw up?
Or
did bodily fluids?
Were there bodily fluids?
Diarrhea? Justin could win.
Sweat doesn't count.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, sweat. You're just going to... Most of our forges, you're just going to... You're going to sweat just by showing up. So...
Facts. Especially the next one we're going to.
I can't remember. I feel like somebody did throw up at our forge. The one I was at. I can't remember.
That does ring a bell. Was it Mike?
Was it Mike?
I feel like it had to be Mike.
I think
Mike, did you throw
Mike? Because he said he had the Welch's grape, didn't he?
Oh, that was after.
No, I think it was after, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
I'm going to ask you.
No, Tyler. Was it Tyler throwing up?
Yeah, definitely.
It was Tyler throwing up, I think. Tyler and Mike. We're just outing everybody online.
Throwing up.
So, I'm just kidding.
They're a lot better now.
Well, some of them are.
I wanted to throw up.
Just from being there.
Yeah, that forge was
I hate being around these people.
It was pretty rough.
That ruck was very physical.
Yeah, we did a lot of fitness right in the beginning.
But I finished it.
You did finish. So from now on, if you finish, you get a patch. So you didn't quite get it this time because you didn't show up.
You got to show up next.
Show up and finish, and you get a patch. Well, actually, it was pretty cool. When everybody got there, we had their waters because of the water debacle last time.
Yeah.
We gave everybody 8 waters, a meal, like a bag meal, and then...
I don't remember the water debacle.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I didn't drink enough. I don't.
Well, someone used quite a bit of it. But
someone used a half a case of water.
So Ryan Clark says, I have a confession to make for Troy.
Okay.
I told him to tell us, please.
Oh, my gosh. So we had somebody use half a case of water to wash themselves off after the ruck.
Who takes a bath on a camping trip?
Yeah.
Ryan Clark said I destroyed his pack of dude wipes.
That's okay. What you didn't know, I had 2 more in my bag.
Bro, these one day forges be short enough. I don't even have to use it.
Yeah, I don't either. I felt pretty.
And
good.
I'm dehydrated enough. I can't. So
you got to learn how to pee all your fecal stuff out instead of pooping.
if it's all liquid, man, just get food poisoning.
Yeah.
Makes it easier.
Make yourself a human blender.
Get gastritis like Mike.
That's true.
Be like Mike.
Be like
Mike.
100%.
Which he was.
So here's the thing, bro. Is like Carson. That's your brother, right? Carson Smith.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why does he not ever shown back up after the first forge?
I've never seen Carson. I don't know if he actually exists.
There's video proof on my YouTube channel.
He's somewhere on there.
It may be edited.
Shooting a milk jug.
Justin was
Biggest video.
I think he's somebody you guys just make up.
Justin was like, "Oh, I saw Carson at y'all's forge," and I was like, "Carson's never been to a forge. What are you talking about?" Yeah. He came to the first one, and I guess I don't know, bro. You could have came to this one and ran a mile with everybody and did 20 push-ups.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts, Troy, on like, what's our time at?
We are at 30 minutes.
What's your thoughts, Troy, on the Forge?
I think the Forge is great. I think that especially with, I guess kind of the way the world is in general, it's good for men to learn to be men and at least learn some basic semblance of protection, physical fitness, that sort of thing. And I think it's well worth your time. So I've only been to one. I would have been to two had my wife's grandfather not died. But you need to go to the Forge. If you're a guy,
Amen, brother.
if you're a guy, you need to go to the Forge.
If you want to be a man,
You heard it here first, folks.
You need to go to the Forge. Forge. We'll be one in September. We're taking a long break.
I shall be there.
We're trying to make it more like exclusive and
Bearable.
more on demand by not doing one every other month.
Not heat stroke worthy.
Yeah.
Too.
That's true. We're going to have an event in the middle of the summer, but it's not going to be the Forge.
Now, that will suck.
Yeah. Probably won't be doing a lot of fitness there. Just like survival in the heat.
A lot of throwing up.
Yeah, a lot of throwing up.
Probably so.
Better drink a lot of water.
So we've done 4 Forges. You remember that one that was like in the dead of the summer? I feel like the one he was at was hotter, but it was not hotter.
The one I was at was pretty hot.
I feel like it was just more humid.
Definitely, the first
one in August?
small one was definitely more
Or July,
humid.
yeah.
Very more humid.
It was 2 days too.
His
we
was
were
just
just
kind of
stewing.
straight heat.
Well, I think we were out in the sun more for that one. And
Yeah, the range day was.
dude, I was like,
We rucked and it was like 113 degrees at 7 a.m.
We were on asphalt though, to be fair, so a lot of the heat was bouncing right back up at us. Whereas we were kind of like doing jungle warfare the last time we were.
yeah, we were like in the woods.
That was pretty dope though. Besides the sticky everywhere.
Y'all heard the advertisement.
You should
Go
come.
Forge.
You should come to the Forge.
Come to the Forge, brother.
Come to the Forge.
So what do y'all think? What do y'all think about that New Orleans deal?
Oh man,
Tough. I actually have a friend of mine that is taking care of a couple of families down there. That's a bad deal.
I'll say this.
So here's they've got to figure out a way in New Orleans. You go to Beale Street, and you're not going to penetrate Beale Street. I mean, there are steel barriers.
Well, here's the thing.
They were no, they were not. They used wood barriers, and they were told to shore those up, and they didn't. I mean, you put that many people, you can't just use a piece of wood to stop cars.
Yeah, you wouldn't think you shouldn't be able to get a vehicle down there.
There's a bunch of skeptical stuff saying like they had them, they just didn't raise them up out of the ground, or someone was working on the inside.
Because
they don't have them. You normally just have wooden barricades.
They just
they
even
park
put
garbage
those up,
trucks.
or did they have them up?
They had the wooden barricades. But like for instance, you go to DC right now. Jimmy Carter's funeral's happening. Every perimeter street that you could possibly get down is going to be blocked. Yeah. Not only with some kind of, steel barrier or, whatever, concrete or whatever, but also they're going to literally put vehicles.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to secure an event like that.
Yeah. A lot of them probably just underestimated the significance of that many people in one area. Probably.
Yeah.
They're just like, it
was rough.
I do think that this is just the beginning.
Interesting fact: the guy spent 10 years in the U.S. military.
Yeah, and the one who I believe
the other guy, Vegas.
Yeah,
he was military.
He was military too.
Active duty. Right now, there's some stuff that come out about the Vegas stuff that, like, he sent an email out talking about he needed to get on the Sean Ryan show, which is a big podcast. He tried to get on there. He couldn't get in contact with him.
He didn't say the Dylan McCollum podcast.
I mean, come on. Bird Society. Speak out. Yeah. So he was like on the run. He was like, he said in the,
we love Cybertrucks.
In the email, shut up. He said in the email that like he knew like the FBI or somebody was like telling him about to try to take him in or something, but they didn't want to mess with him because he had VBID, which is a vehicle-based explosive device. Mm-hmm. They knew he had that, and he was trying to blow the whistle on like these drones in New Jersey or whatever. Like he knew what it was and what the capabilities were. It's this long, deep podcast about it, and then that happened. He said he couldn't talk to him after January 1st because he'll be gone. So there's like theories that it's not even him in there, and like he's on the run.
So everybody's been connecting the two, but I've not seen a lot.
I don't think they're connected.
I've not seen a lot of how they're connected.
I don't think they're connected.
Coincidentally, they happen so close together, but
I mean, it's January 1st. I mean, this is a good day to pick.
So I don't really think, because they're not calling the Vegas thing. They're not really calling
that's wild to say
a terrorist attack.
No.
They're calling New Orleans terrorist attack.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a terrorist attack, just like Ryan Clark destroying my pack of dude wipes. That's a terrorist attack.
That was a lot of dude.
Domestic
those
terrorism.
things are expensive.
That's domestic terrorism.
Dude wipes are very expensive.
Foreign and domestic. Bro, Ryan, you need to be domesticated. Well, good news. Ryan completed the forge this time.
Right. Ryan Clark.
So how many completers do we have? I don't even know how many
out of
people are
all
at the
forges.
first.
Completers or complainers?
We got a lot of those,
Oh.
especially at first. Carson is a complainer, even though he did technically complete.
We're calling you
Well, technically, we could probably call him not a completer because he was quitting that day and not doing the physical stuff.
He didn't finish baseline.
Well, that was the first day. But dude did not run the run. He just walked it. So, Carson, come redeem yourself.
Come earn that trophy.
Bring honor to your family's name. Troy needs it.
That's right.
Smith family
Smith.
line.
There
There was another Smith that we had, and I was like, oh, Britt Smith. Yeah, Britt. I was like, y'all are triplets.
He's from a totally different lineage of people. I guess Smith is just such a common last name.
No. Really?
It's the most common.
Y'all should somehow become a family.
I should get a unique name like Jones.
Cody
Alexander.
Murphy. He said you're the goat,
I don't
brother.
know anyone else with the last name Alexander besides my family.
Cody said you're the goat. Cody, you got to come back and complete.
I will
bro.
say though, in Mississippi, if you find another Alexander, I'm probably related to them.
So yeah, I actually didn't know that you were related to Chris, who goes to my church.
But I am.
And
Ben
I
said
get
that.
this random text about Troy broke the swords out at church. I'm like, you guys stalking the live
It's
stream?
like what?
Are you stalking the live stream or what's
No,
going on?
I've got
Yeah, dude.
insiders.
It's free information.
Plants.
Yeah, we got church plants. Wait, that's a different thing.
Different thing.
I was going to say something, but that's
Just say it.
never mind.
Next
I can't
topic.
say
You're
it.
on the podcast. Just say it.
All right, so I was just going to talk about the New Orleans and Vegas stuff. But there was this woman. She went on her name's Sarah Adams. She went on Sean Ryan last year and was like, with the border being wide open, you got these videos of terrorists coming over. She's like, all these terrorists are coming over, but they're not ready to attack. He said she's like an intel officer. I can't remember the exact, a package detailer, something like that. She like gathers intel, and she said that by her predictions, this was last year, a couple months ago. She said by her predictions, they'll be ready to start commencing attacks in 2025. Day 1 of 2025, boom, terrorist attack. Of course, the guy was American, but there's Americans over that were fighting in Iraq and Syria that joined ISIS.
Yeah.
So
That is true.
if this is the new battleground, then they could join and just stay here and do it.
There's probably so many. Just houses,
there's so much we don't know.
Houses full of
Yeah,
them around
absolutely.
the United States that we don't know of, and they're just waiting for the day, like a
Yeah.
White House down situation. But I mean, I don't know what to
Shoot.
expect, honestly.
Just expect.
I didn't expect a
Something.
Cybertruck to explode, even though that wasn't.
It was just a
technical.
fireworks show.
I wonder how Elon Musk is feeling about that one.
Oh, he went into like defense mode. Like this was not because of our batteries.
But it can stop a baseball.
It didn't. I mean, it just was loaded up with like a bunch of fireworks. It wasn't a real explosive. Didn't hurt anybody.
I do wonder how much more of this you're going to start to see, because it's
That's why I said this is the very beginning.
And we got 20 days or less than that until the inauguration.
Yeah.
You don't know. Maybe they're just waiting. I feel like it would help the opposition
what you have.
if stuff just goes crazy with Trump in there. I mean, that's how they got him out of there the first time.
Cool.
13 days until inauguration, 12 days before everyone's life ends and TikTok is banned.
I gave up on TikTok. I posted a gum video and they said one more strike and you're out of here.
I feel sorry for everybody who's famous on
Yeah,
TikTok.
you can't even say, you have to say, I have a friend of mine who's like,
shooter.
She is like, eats, breathes, and sleeps TikTok. I'll scroll, but she like posts religiously. And you can't say like, you have to say pew pew. You can't say gun.
You can't say. You can't even
all
say
kind of
it.
stuff. Yeah, you have to just
You
say.
have to say SA. You have to say
Right. Yeah.
corn.
Or that's where we get that term unalive theirself.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Can't say that. We're probably gonna get banned from YouTube too. They're
the
like
thing about it.
the thing
is,
about
like, when they bring up terms like that, they just putting more influence on those terms. So now everybody's just using them.
Yeah.
It's equally as bad.
well, YouTube is like. I just saw today, like Grant Thumb posted a picture. He was like,
Cheater.
15 videos of his got removed yesterday. It's because YouTube updates their rules, and then they go reinforce them for all the videos ever. So all his videos are down. They're like, your bullet shooting was too fast. It's automatic. We're not doing that
They
anymore.
can just redo content. He already got paid for the video, so I mean,
So
But
that's
you
why
get paid for years on
know.
videos.
that's why you need to come to the Forge, because you'll learn how to defend yourself against domestic terrorism.
Exactly.
facts.
Thank you and good night.
That's true. Like the Forge, man. It's our bread and butter. So, like, come to the Forge.
We've never eaten bread or butter there. Just saying.
We've eaten
Pancakes
bread.
and butter.
We've eaten bread.
Pancakes, yeah.
Buns.
I had buns on my hamburger. No butter.
We had butter on the pancakes. We're simplifying it. We're figuring out. We simplified the meals this time.
I didn't get butter on my pancake.
I cooked it in pancake.
What was
and butter.
What was
Cooked it in pancake.
what
and
was the
butter.
meal? How are you simplifying the meals?
We did burgers. We did pancakes and bacon.
Yeah.
No eggs because they're messy.
Why don't you just do this? Just start giving everybody just 2 cans of Vienna sausage and some saltine crackers, and be like,
We're
"This
gonna
is your
do
food
that
for
when it's
Forge."
$1,000. We're gonna be like, all right, $1,000.
That's what they get to eat.
Yeah.
Here you go. Figure it out, buddy.
Prison food.
We're gonna give you a 22 rifle. You go shoot a squirrel.
I'd
Figure
have
it
to
out.
attend that Forge.
We do want
Too.
to. We do want to like. Of course, you can't go hunting all year, but like next year, we're gonna like kill a deer, and we're like, all right, this is how you clean a dear. We're gonna eat the deer.
How are you going to be sure you're
It
going to
was-
kill the deer?
We're gonna figure it out. We'll just go hunting that week.
Oh,
Hopefully, it's cold. Or if we just bring a chicken.
Yeah, just
That's the plan for the summer. Is just bring a chicken. It wouldn't be sacrificed, bro. Or it'd be nasty.
A hot chicken, like just if it's humid and you kill a chicken, imagine the feeling of killing a chicken in the heat. There's nothing there's nothing warrior about that, you know. You
killing a chicken
just
in the
killing a chicken.
It's
in
just
the
because
heat.
it's hot. You can't eat meat in the summer. I
no
guess.
hot chicken.
No, I mean, oh, no.
You don't mean anything, bro.
It's
We
Go
call
bad.
He's like, let's just forget this.
Something
what does
like
Ryan say? We came close to killing what?
one last one chicken.
A chicken
Yeah.
A deer.
or a deer?
Yeah. 'cause
Oh
there was a
yeah, they
deer.
seen one on the cam.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we tried to sneak up on it. It was gone.
That could be a part of the Forge. Whoever kills the deer with their bare hand.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to do it
Or
right.
just do a game challenge. You know, whoever brings the best.
Or
game
you're
back.
talking about killing chickens. Look, let's really find out who knows how to do this. So bring, however many chickens you need, and see who can get their chicken dead, plucked, ready to eat the
First.
quickest.
And then we'll taste it and see if it tastes good.
Right.
We need some of your chickens, Dylan.
I got plenty.
He's got plenty of chickens and a rooster. You just-
Yeah, I got a rooster. I'm gonna
But you use them for
I'm just
eggs,
waiting.
right? Do you use them for eggs?
the
or?
chickens.
Yeah.
I got too many though. I got some that just eat the eggs, so I'm trying to get rid of them.
I wish I could have chickens. I can't have chickens in the city.
You can.
He has
I'm in the
chickens
city.
Oh,
in the
don't say
city.
that. Don't admit liability.
You just don't. You can't have. When I called the code office, okay,
Yeah,
they said you can have them as long as they don't disturb your neighbors.
Oh, okay.
And my
It
dad,
might
my
be
dad was a
different situation though.
my dad's a
where
code
he
officer.
lives at.
I'm gonna put them out by the pool.
Yeah, I mean, your neighbors might not like them, so
I don't really care. I'm gonna teach my chickens to swim.
Hey, go ahead. That's why I was like, don't be out in my chicken situation in case they want to end my chicken situation.
You just did it yourself.
I'm just like they're gonna
Yeah, you did it. I didn't do it.
they're gonna send.
I said you can't have chickens in the city. You can.
You can.
I do. I call the code office.
There may or may not be limits.
I have that.
We're not going to talk about anything else. But if they send
I'm
Peyton,
not going to talk about the goats.
they're gonna send Peyton to like, hey bro, you got to go end his chicken situation. I'm like, bro,
Just murders all your chickens.
So aside from chickens, I would like to have. I really would like to raise bees.
yeah, in the city.
No, I don't really care if they're in the city or the country, whatever.
Yeah, I want to like. We're planning on moving out of the city eventually. I'm gonna get like some goats, more chickens.
Why, bro? Our new mall's finna come to the city.
Yeah.
Why not live closer to it?
I don't want to get shot. You're the one that said there's gonna be a bunch of shooting.
Just saying,
Hey,
bro.
no. We're gonna be protected by them. We got Taylor and
What's
Peyton.
that guy's name?
yeah, Peyton. Both.
And Ben will be a cop by then.
Ben's
Yeah,
gonna be a
we'll
cop.
all be
Yeah,
just
the baby will be.
riding
Yeah.
around.
Well, the way that he came out with the plans, it was like, I was like, great idea. This is going to take 15, 20 years. And they're already,
It's
apparently,
really not. Yeah.
they broke ground. They didn't
Yeah.
tell anybody until they had already broke
Yeah,
ground.
well,
So
here's-
that's a good idea.
Here's the thing. So, like when Hobby Lobby, places like that, when they sign their letter of intent or whatever you call it, within 12 months,
Commitment.
within 12 months, they want to have the store selling
Open.
items. Yeah. So
Well, that's good.
Bro, all that by 2026?
Now we
would be
can get
awesome.
fresh Chick-fil-A. So
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A
sausage-
Chronicles are coming
Starbucks,
back.
bro. Coffee.
Starbucks now.
Yeah.
Honeybee. Go to Honeybee.
I wish they
Honeybee,
would.
yeah,
Go to Honeybee.
I wish they would have brought Shadracks.
That'd have been
Even
dope.
Dunkin', bro, would have been better.
No, Dunkin's disgusting.
No, you don't need Starbucks. If you're in Batesville, go to Honeybee.
They need
Facts,
to. What they
facts.
need to do is
Shout
take
them
that
out.
alley
You get to meet
and
your
make it a
local sheriff
drive-through.
there.
All right,
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Send
but I
that
don't
to the
know
mayor.
logistically how you would do
and
it.
the pastor, whoever's in charge.
I think somebody owns that alleyway.
I believe it's First Baptist.
Is it First Baptist? I think they own the alleyway.
because they own all that behind there too.
Yeah. So
Definitely going to be a lot of job opportunities.
you're gonna go work at Hobby Lobby. You can be their security since you're going to the police academy.
No. But I
Keep our wives from stealing stuff.
Yeah, they might. Hobby Lobby's going to be, that's going to be a very expensive visit for.
Oh, they got what other
everybody's-
restaurants going over there?
There's a Longhorn Steakhouse. Well, a lot of these are
yes.
still like, they haven't.
So it was on the
contracts yet.
diagram, bro.
There's Chick-fil-A. There's supposedly
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
yeah.
The only two places I go.
Long Horse Steakhouse. I mean,
Long Horse.
Long horse, yeehaw!
We gonna eat that there long
Ain't
horse.
no short horse, boy. That's one of them long horses.
Longhorn Steakhouse.
We are getting Lost Pizza is over. Going to be on the other side.
I
Oh,
heard about
yeah.
that,
I've heard about-
yes.
They've been talking about that for a while.
And then supposedly we're getting a Connie's chicken at some point, which
Please no.
I've never even been.
I don't
Yeah,
care
no.
about Connie's chicken.
Just to get rid of it.
We've got enough chicken and
Chick-fil-A,
Mexican restaurants, guys.
I'm very excited about Chick-fil-A.
Okay, chicken's different at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. You can get those grilled nuggies.
It's blessed by the Lord.
Just white
'Cause they're
people
closed
chicken.
on Sundays.
I always want to go on Sunday.
And I forget what else is coming over there. I think it's pretty much all the restaurants.
As far as stores, I know there's like Academy.
Oh yeah, Academy is
Academy.
gonna be
That's
big
gonna be
because
good,
there's not
yeah.
one in Oxford. Everything else that's coming is like in Oxford, except for Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, that new Mexican restaurant in Oxford's pretty fire.
They're taking
I don't
notes from
know.
like Tupelo.
Oh, Mi Pueblo is building a new building over there.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Mi Pueblo's
Mi
getting
Pueblo
bigger.
will move from the old place to the
Good riddance.
That's probably where they're going to put Lost Pizza.
No, they're going to the other side.
no. Lost Pizza's supposed to get a new building.
Oh, an entire new building built. There's so much land over there by the Civic Center.
Yeah, and
They've been
they
planning
just
this
sold
for
like another
years.
48 acres this week,
Where at?
right over by the Civic Center.
Batesville is expanding, which is very good.
It's the same size. They're just filling it up.
Well, yeah. Well, the market for things.
I'm trying to pull up this picture in my head of what all is going to be over there.
Here, I'll pull it
He
up.
has it.
I mean, it's somewhere.
He's the one building it.
We're
No.
All right, this is the full blown review of
What
the
type
future of
privacy
Batesville.
screen is that? I can't even see your phone.
I know they were talking about putting like making like a bunch of baseball fields and stuff over there at one time.
Well, yeah, but they got to have $20 million to do that.
What's that?
I can draw some lines on the
They
grass.
ain't got it. Does this place have Wi-Fi?
What kills me is when people always comment and they're like, "What Batesville needs is this and that." I'm like, brother, we got to have somebody to own it.
People don't realize
and work there.
They can't just make it.
But it's not only that, people don't understand how much. Like, okay, Krispy Kreme. Let me just quiz you. Krispy Kreme donuts. How much do you think a Krispy Kreme franchise would cost you?
Like, just for me to
Just guess what you would think a donut
buy
shop.
in.
All they sell is puffed air.
What I had. Are you
Glazed
talking about
puff
like
air.
the whole cost for the building
entire
and everything,
franchise?
or
What
just
do you think the franchise
50?
costs and what you have to have?
50,000?
Absolutely not. You have to have a $2 million net worth to open a Krispy Kreme. That's why we don't have stuff.
We only got one dude, and he's tired of it.
My wife commented a donut. I'm gonna call her Big Back.
I love donuts.
Donuts are fire.
Okay, so here we go. The official list. If everything would load here.
I'm just
that
thinking about
blackout
the
screen, bro.
I'm just thinking about the traffic at that intersection though, where like Raceway.
Yeah, that's not going to be great.
That's going to be pretty terrible.
Just need to put in a roundabout.
Okay, so you've got Longhorn, Whataburger.
Oh, they're putting in hotels over there?
No. Longhorn, Whataburger,
Whataburger. that's
Chipotle.
what it
Yeah,
is.
Whataburger.
Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, Mi Pueblo,
Mi Pueblo. We never had that.
First Security Bank. Woo. Hobby
Oxford
Lobby,
doesn't even have one.
Academy,
Money.
I think First Security.
TJ Maxx.
The First Security
a lot of-
Bank owners must be.
Women are all excited about the TJ Maxx.
First Security Bank owners must be state fans. There's not a branch in Oxford.
Yucky.
And
There's like
that's
3 here in it.
That's it over there.
Yeah, I mean,
Other
this
than
is the main
little,
spot. This is where the main location is.
Oil change place. I mean, there's going to be multiple places
Dipsticks?
to get your oil. No, that's on the other side. This is, I can't tell because this is small.
Yeah, it's some sort of. I don't.
Express.
Yeah,
It's,
something
like
Express.
Express, yeah.
I ain't never heard of it.
One
before.
day these cities, Oxford and Batesville, will be connected.
I don't know why they're not.
Like, I'll tell your grandkid, I remember when that was wood right there, boy.
That's where.
Okay, Grandpa.
That's the tree you were conceived at.
What?
Now it's
All right.
a fire hydrant.
What?
All right.
Well, good God. Troy,
Yeah.
what even is a man, bro?
What is it?
What is it?
Biologically? I don't know if I need to.
Not
man.
biologically, but what are
What
like?
does it mean to be a man?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Well, number one, protecting your family, providing for your family. I think you can look, not to get hokey or whatever. I don't think scripture's hokey, but scripturally, if you don't provide for your family, you're an infidel.
Hokey pokey.
So you gotta take care of your family, protect them. Also, I think it's important that you lead spiritually. Really, just lead on all fronts, not expect somebody else to pave the way. You're the be all end all for your household. What
Yeah,
are you?
I
Why'd you
understand.
put your?
Are you cold? You've had your
You
hands
cold?
in
No.
like your pockets
You
and
chilly?
then you put your hoodie on.
Did I have my hands? I should.
I think that what makes a man is whether or not they've been to the forge.
That's true.
Yeah. Whether or not, I think in this group they have to drive for Uber.
Well, Ben's still working on that.
Oh, okay.
He's applied, I think. So, did you ever?
You're applying for a lot,
Never
aren't you?
applied, bro.
I actually did drive for Uber when I lived.
My goal is to work
Closer to Memphis.
everywhere. I'm applying at every store that opens up when that place.
He's
gets
gonna have
built.
not only one job, but
Yeah.
all of them.
He's going to be security for the whole mall.
He's gonna get the contract.
Ben Blart Mall Cop.
If that's what we're calling it, Ben Blark.
He's gonna
Ben
park.
Blart.
He's
Get
gonna.
you a Segway. You can ride the parking lot with a gun.
He's
Pew,
gonna.
pew. Sorry, pew pew.
Pew, pew,
He's gonna
pew,
park
pew.
his Dodge Charger with a blinking light on it in the parking lot and take a nap
Yeah.
every day.
No, he's going to have a golf cart.
Dude, Can-Am, side by side.
Okay, yeah.
We're down in the south. We're not up north, so
Yeah,
gotta be a
Ben is
Can-Am.
the epitome of puffed air. I like that concept.
Who said that?
My wife.
Puffed air. What does that even
I
mean?
told her to check her stomach because she's also big right now.
She's pregnant.
You can't say that and live.
I probably won't live when I get home. That's my last podcast I'll ever be on.
It'll be me by myself.
Ben's gonna be singing. In the arms
What up,
of
guys? This is
So,
the...
just so y'all know, probably won't see Taylor or Peyton for like 3 months.
May not ever see them.
They may not make it.
They may not come back.
That's true.
Allegedly, they could die.
Puffed air.
Ryan Clark says, no, I'm going to be the mall security because I'm going to be a military police qualified by the end of the year.
So we're gonna have another cop.
So we need military grade police guarding the mall.
In Batesville, yes.
Have you seen what's happening these days with all the terrorism? What did I tell y'all about 2025? It's terrorism.
We got fireworks and Cybertrucks exploding.
Let me ask you and Ben. You and Ryan, if y'all are going to be the head of security, what kind of barriers will you have?
He's the heart of security.
Steel barriers.
Yeah, steel that are up all the time.
Yeah.
You can't even park in the parking lot.
You got to park at Raceway and walk.
Yeah.
You're not coming to my parking lot, Buster.
You're forced to pay to take a bus. And then we're gonna check the bus.
Bust. No man.
Bus.
Well, you know what we do need? Another Jiffy's.
Or Dollar General.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Surprised there's not a Dollar General.
Why is there not a Dollar General on
What are
there?
y'all doing, man?
So hold on. I have to be big back for a minute. Jiffy's great. Love Jiffy's fried chicken. But have you guys been to the? I think it's maybe Mike's Food and Gas out by North Delta.
No.
They have for
We
gas
having
station
plate
food.
lunches.
Oh, let me tell you,
Is it a
it's amazing. Like it kind of will put Jiffy to shame, other than their chicken.
out where like the car dealerships are?
Yeah,
They be having
headed out
restaurant
towards North
colleague.
Delta.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And then they've got another one, the one stop at 51 and
Yeah.
Eureka.
Yeah.
It's-
that one's good.
It's kind of the same deal, but yeah, good food for gas station.
That's relatively new, isn't it? Mike's?
both of them. Yeah,
Yeah. I knew. Yeah.
Relatively.
relatively.
Cousin.
Where's First Stop?
That's the one at.
That's the one that got robbed, but I don't know.
No,
where
I don't
it's,
know.
I can't remember where it's at. I want to say it's going towards Pope. That's what I'm
Yeah, it was a
thinking.
different one. It wasn't that one that got robbed.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought it was, and then it wasn't.
Yeah, I thought that's where it was too. I was like, oh man.
Robbing and weaving. Well, we got any YouTube chats?
Just Ryan.
Probably not.
Oh, Ryan's on YouTube.
Yeah, Ryan's on YouTube, and we have
Yeah, but Leah's on Facebook.
yeah.
Carson just left the chat, bro. Your brother started talking, and he's gone.
We know who the better brother is.
Carson,
The one that shows.
when you
up.
gonna come on the pod, bro? We'll bring you on right now. Send him the link.
Where's Carson live? Here?
Hernando.
Okay.
He acts like he lives in New York, though. When it comes to showing up for events, he's like, "Oh, I can't do it. I'm
Too far out.
40 minutes away."
Him and Peyton, Franklin.
I feel like that
We should have them both on the podcast next week.
They should fight.
Carson should have an entourage.
An entourage.
Yeah, to bring him down from Hernando. Like
Carson coming
Yeah.
to the Forge.
Well,
would
you're
be
from
a-
Wild
would be
Branch,
a
too.
special guest event. Like we'd have to hype that up.
You've lived down here long enough to be humbled, so.
Yeah.
Carson and Peyton, y'all come in on the pod next week, bro. We're gonna stream y'all in because we know you're not showing up here.
They're not even going to show up on the phone.
Carson used to be a perennial. That was before you. Bro would come in. We had a podcast with just Carson, and we were like, his title of the podcast was potentially the most successful businessman of all time.
potentially.
Yeah, man, that didn't work out because he's got ADHD with everything.
Then
You
I know
mean
we're
guns.
brothers because so do I.
Well, yeah, you're actually you stay with stuff long enough to keep the title. He just moves on to a complete different thing.
Today we're talking about.
I don't even know what he's into right now.
I don't know. He
Obviously, he bores very easily. He signed off the
I'm finna text him.
podcast here.
Yeah, I'm finna text him.
he was playing golf like a couple of weeks ago,
Oh.
and I haven't seen anything about golf anymore.
I can't play golf. I had that discussion.
He lives
today.
at the golf thing.
Golf,
I am
golf makes me angry.
I'm too big to play golf. And if you've ever played golf, you know why. If you are physically too big, upper body, you will not be able to swing a shaft a good way. Because you have to bring your arms back a certain length.
So you have like the T-Rex.
You're too
arms?
stiff, bro, in the chest.
Very too stiff. But no, for
Very
real.
too stiff.
Very
There's a guy-
too
there's a-
much.
That's what you should call this. The very too stiff.
There's a guy that I go to work with. He's really good at
Too
golf.
stiff.
He was trying to teach me, but he said, like if you get too big from the gym, you just won't be able to play golf because you have to take a good bit of.
You can't be a man and play
So
golf.
you have to be a wimp.
Yeah, you got to be
to
a
play
woman
golf.
to play golf.
Oh, okay. Carson,
He's a golf
don't
expert.
you play golf?
Bro, if he was watching this, it'd
Now,
be hilarious.
disc golf is fun if you've ever played that.
Disc golf.
I thought
yes.
you said disc golf, like you're golfing dissers, dissing golfers or whatever.
Screw you, Tiger Woods. You can't
He
even-
said, "What day and time?"
He prefers Tigger.
Tell him to comment in the chat. Why is he commenting?
Who is this,
on
Carson?
Facebook?
He's in El Mariachi. Should we just go beat
Let's
him
go
up?
to El Mariachi and take the podcast there.
Live
Stream it
stream
on
it.
their
I got
TVs.
I could pull up Riverside on my phone.
Connect to their Roku's and stream it.
Wait, he's at El Mariachi here,
I guess.
but he lives in Hernando and he can't come on the podcast.
Oh, he called you out.
But he can come here
Yeah.
to eat Mexican.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, not even good Mexican. Like, they don't even have the good chips.
Listen, I like the chips.
I like the
at El
thin
Mariachi.
chips. I like the thin chips. I don't like those thick ones.
You like me Pueblo chips?
Yep.
What about the?
Now, I love
Costa.
Costa. To me, is hands down the best.
Yeah, me too.
Casa
That's where I go.
Mexicana. That's a
Not
new restaurant.
Costa,
Costa, Costa, whatever, however you say it.
Oh,
Costa.
Costa. I
La
don't know.
Costa.
I don't like Costa. I'll be honest.
Costa.
A lot of their
Mexican.
food.
I'm kind of excited to go try the new Casa in Oxford.
Now, that
It's moving
It's
out to
actually not
Jackson
new.
Avenue.
It's not new, but
Well, I know, but their new building.
It's a new location.
So their other one, I used to eat there when I was in college.
So did everybody else
The old
because the
one-
margaritas. That's for everybody who goes to
Tacos.
drink.
The tacos. Now everybody goes to the bar to drink because that's where they serve drinks.
At the Mexican restaurant.
I go to Insomnia Cookie because
I work in Oxford.
Insomnia cookie.
Insomnia is the bomb.
I've never had it.
Or Yaya's. Yaya's frozen yogurt.
Yaya's
also
is good.
fire.
Never had it. I've had Yaya's plenty, but not
You've never had insomnia?
insomnia.
See, that's what we need. We
You
need,
stay up
We need a.
Ubering till like 3 and you've never,
never
had
been insomnia?
I don't park on the square. I've been in there to pick food up.
That was a dumb response.
Go try their cookies. You'll be addicted.
Go to Insomnia.
They're so good.
Next time we, never mind.
Need an Insomnia or a crumble.
Next time we go
or
to
something
Spring
here.
Street. All right, I'll go to Insomnia if you come to Spring Street with me, Troy.
What is Spring Street?
Cigar Lounge.
Oh,
It's right next to the cookie shop. It's
Really?
yeah. It's down a little ways.
It's right next to
It's like South Depot.
Chancellor's
South
house.
Depot is really good.
South Depot. Yep, it's good.
10 times better than Chipotle. I was.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
Skeptical
what.
at
Moe's
first.
barbecue's got some fire smoked wings.
I heard Moe's was good, but then I heard it wasn't.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go there for like the pulled pork and stuff, but
But
the wings though,
wings.
they're really good.
That's what Oxford does not have is like the barbecue joint. Like
Well, you know they
Lamar
actually,
Yard.
Handy Andy's pretty good.
Handy Andy's.
Handy
pretty good.
Andy's good.
See, I've been wanting to try there too. I just haven't.
They got more barbecue than Batesville.
Handy Andy's good, and Lamar Yard. Somebody else.
barbecue now.
Somebody else bought Booths, and they say that Booths is supposedly good. Lamar Yard, I didn't care for.
I
Oh, so
enjoyed
they're
it.
not
It was
even
just
there no
the
more.
portions.
See,
were
I tried
small.
eating there one
No,
time, and they just were not open.
Booths is where Lamar Yard was.
Okay,
It's a pretty cool place.
I think we'll try it out.
Right now, I'm getting hungry.
Let's go.
Well, guys, we appreciate you guys for watching. We got any more comments before we log out?
We
Questions,
do
comments,
not. That is
concerns?
everything.
Well, guys,
Thank you guys for letting me join you tonight.
sorry to disappoint, but this ain't no 7-hour podcast tonight.
It's an hour and 2 minutes.
That's just right, all right? So
We miss you, Carson.
go to the Patreon, the email list, whatever. Put your bets on if Carson or Peyton ever show up. And if you want one of these hoodies, just message me.
I want one of those hoodies.
I do too. And I
Bet
never
y'all
know.
message me. All right, guys, we appreciate you for watching. And that's all I got to say about that.
Adios.
Peace out,
See you in the
cuz.
next pod.